drive-by check-in.
Let's check it out.
We're on stop 2 of our drive-by check-in tour.
We're doing a drive-by stop-in. They don't know we're here. Let's go see what's going on. So again, this is a whole house renovation that we're doing in Decatur, Georgia. Well, it's in Decatur. It's in Atlanta. It's a DeKalb County renovation, a City of Atlanta renovation, but ultimately we got our permits through the City of Atlanta on this project. So we have to go in here. I don't know how dusty it is. They're in the process of doing, so I've been told they're pulling the ceilings down and getting ready for the framing crew to show up later this week if the weather permits, because it was supposed to rain this week, but they're getting ready to get the framing crew in here to do this whole house renovation. You've been in this house before. Let's go see how far they've gotten. So on this particular project, since we're doing a second floor addition on this project, the ceiling rafters that are here, they're designed to hold sheetrock. Even though it was an attic conversion in the past, where they converted it and had a floor system on it, in today's world, it won't pass inspections. The spans and all that don't work. So we're gonna have to put the new ceiling rafters in it to meet the new codes for the floor system. And by doing that, we're just gonna go ahead and pull this old ceiling down. We're gonna do our best not to get into the plaster walls, but the ceilings for sure have gotta come down because we gotta put a new floor system in, which is gonna help us because we're redoing the electrical in this house and everything too. So we'll have full access to all of that stuff. So that's what they're working on right now, is pulling the ceilings down. And they just started on it today, if I'm not mistaken.
That's why it's so noisy. And look, all of this has changed since our last walk through.
Not much.
Well, the kitchen's gone. The last time we walked through.
This is true. They've got these 2x8s that are up here. They've got 2x8s and they've got 2x10s. They've got a different a bunch of different wood. And that's that old construction, old renovation work that was here prior to us, but we can't, that won't fly with our renovation because of the new permitting and all that stuff. We have to bring it up to today's code. So everything that we're touching is based upon today's code, all permanent pulled, all engineered spec and everything. So that's what we're having to do, is we're having to pull this stuff down and reframe it.
So Todd, with this Atlanta Decatur kitchen renovation, now you can kind of get a better vision of how big and how the kitchen's going to be laid out, since that room is gone now.
The gist of it is this wall here is going to get taken out. The stairwell is going to stay here as it goes down into the basement, but the architect has designed it so the kitchen and this area are going to get incorporated. And then there's also going to be a laundry room, mudroom. I say laundry room, it's more like a mudroom pantry area on the back side of this, but the kitchen is going to be a new kitchen in this area here.
So where you're standing are those 3 pieces of wood?
Yeah, this is an old wall. You can see that they've already taken some stuff down here. But yeah, this wall will be gone.
Will be open.
Probably relocated into a different location.
Okay, cool. It always helps me to be able to, I saw it before, and now with everything gone, it makes more sense. The layout to the plans.
Yeah. So what I may do is I may see if I can put together a existing floor plan and a proposed floor plan that maybe we can jump back on it. We're going to be documenting this project a lot as we're going through. I may even try to put a time-lapse camera outside so we can see some of the work being done. We're still working on it. We're new at this, guys. Come on. We're not new at the renovation. We're new at the videoing.
Right.
So be patient with us as we go through our learning stages with y'all. Last time we were here, this was full of insulation and sheetrock on the floor waiting for the dumpster to get delivered. Obviously the dumpster got here, it's got emptied out, everything's gone. The framing crew is going to be initially just tearing this whole roof off the house. And then we're going to put a new floor system in, which would be the ceiling system from downstairs, the floor system upstairs. But this is all going to get gone and rebuilt back together. But just kind of want to show it to you what we got going on. Here's some more insulation.
Yeah, got all that. Oh, wonder how old that is.
You know, it doesn't look like it's too bad. Like I said, this was done, and I'm guessing in the 80s is when the last time it was renovated. So I'm pretty sure it's probably still good. It's just not going to be used. It's cut to fit to the holes of the voids that it was filled in. That it just won't work for us now. We can't save it. We don't have enough room to save it. It's just not worth. It's not cost effective to save it. So we just we just take it to the dump.
So all of these will be taken down?
The floor plan is gonna be altered and all that. So I know that the roof is coming off of this, so we're gonna be having new roof lines and things like that. The floor's gonna stay very similar. Again, this was an attic conversion that was for original to the house. So that's why it looks like this. This is just a storage closet that somebody had up there whenever they did a renovation.
What is that behind you? That
I
arched?
think they created this arch here because this is what they call a whole house fan.
Oh.
This is old school, back in the day.
An attic fan?
An attic fan, whole house fan. It's called an attic fan, but the terminology is a whole house fan. But that fan that's designed so, as you know, in your grandparents' house, whenever you cracked your windows and turned the fan on, you felt the big breeze. This is
Yep.
pre-air conditioned in houses, and this is how they kept their houses cool in the summertime.
All right.
So I think this was set up here with that curve to allow that wind to blow up from there, and that's how they did that.
Cool.
But it's looking good.
It is.
Let's go see if we can find another stop in. We came down into the basement, and this is where we're having to do a lot of, foundation work to this house, but to prepare for the second story addition that we're putting on it. Right now, I've got a gentleman here. He's digging out with, underneath a column that's going to get resupported with some new footers based upon what the engineer says. Right here, you can see that we've already placed some new footers, or prep for new footers. We'll have the inspection come and verify that it's okay, which they will be. And then we'll have this all re-poured. And then over here, we've got some areas. As you can see, this is an old dug out basement. This house didn't have a basement originally. So at some point in its life, they dug the basement out. And you can see that this is just a dirt wall. It's got a vapor barrier covering up the dirt. And on this side over here, you can see they've got a retaining wall they built for that area there. But what we're having to do is right here, we had to dig this out because we have a point load here as designed by the engineer. So we had to dig this out, and this is going to be another footer here.
Wow.
And then we've also got some footers up here that we're having to deal with here behind this wall. So we've got a footer that's going to be put in over there. So the guys are doing their work. I will say that we are putting a new HVAC system throughout the entire house. So this will be pulled out and replaced. Also over here, this is the old electrical system to the house. This is all going to get pulled out and replaced, all updated to today's codes as well. So it's a pretty big job, and we're going to have y'all be part of this job so you can watch this Decatur home renovation in process.
From top to bottom.
From top to bottom. We're going to take this old house, instead of building them a new house, we're going to make this old house new again.